Hello and welcome to the Mike from LA1 Network here on YouTube, and welcome back to the Eric Cartman Road to Glory series. This is episode 14, and the last episode, in a compact style, the Penn State Nittany Lions beat Temple in a nail-biter 37-34 thanks to a last-second field goal. And in this episode, we're taking on Eastern Michigan. But before we get started, we start to practice here. I'd like to know that Cartman's a second-string halfback for Penn State University, formerly from the Air Force Academy, Colorado. Since they can't put South Park in there, which is pretty stupid, but oh well. So now it's time to hit the practice field before we start our game against Eastern Michigan, who usually in these games are the worst team to play with. The worst team in the Eastern Michigan in the MAC conference. Well, not the worst, which is Akron, but I'll get to that one in a minute. Hopefully in any of my series here. Yeah, so Mr. Burns' coaching carousel will be on Saturday prior to the start of Road to Glory Saturday. Oh, and by the way, speaking of Road to Glory, there will be no more Luigi's high school games because the high school, they're fired. So as soon as Timmy's makes his decision, Luigi will then make his. So you'll vote for Timmy's, not Luigi. Now it's time for the ESO week here for the practice field here. So let's go as they're going to get started as Cartman wearing his number 32. Not. So there you see, pass caught, and look at this. He's not even close to the. Now it's time for the halfback delay here. $11 yards and first down. Time for the draw here. Well, he gained a yard. Ooh, now it's time for the speed option here. Didn't do much. Now it's time for the lead draw here. Cartman's favorite play here is take a look and look at this. Oh my goodness. And he led it to 71. So 10 yards. So right now he should be able to get it. Here as Penn State as well, a touchdown should just about do it. At this point right now, I think he should do it unless he keeps losing points, which I extremely doubt it. Well, there's the 1 yard. Now it's time for the ISO here. There you see Cartman continuing. I think that should do it. Nope. Nope, not quite. 284 out of the 300 that is needed. Yep, that done it. That done it. He's now going to have a position next episode on Saturday. Cartman's going to be battling for the first string. So hopefully he'll become the starter just in time for the Indiana showdown. So this could be the last time you'll see him as the second string in this episode. And don't forget, we got Dennis to do later on today, too. And thank God I do not live in Orange County because there was 10 more earthquakes reported. Yeah, rarely I mention earthquakes. But that could be a name for a future my Road to Glory character friend when I get NCAA 13. Hint, hint. Now it's time for the mid-draw here once again here. With 10 reps left. Hey, we're at 12. Okay, not really. Now it's time for the mid-draw here. As there you see, and that was bad. Right now it's now time for the draw here. As you can see right now, Cartman continues to. Here we go, and there we go. As there's Cartman with a bad move, so he loses 5, but nope, he doesn't lose points there because he reached the max, he met the goal. So We got 3 yards now. It's time for the halfback toss here. As Penn State gets ready now, it's time for the choice here. So, oh, by the way, when you see those dotted lines, don't go there. Or maybe you should. Hey, we saw this play in the Philip Fry series we saw a few minutes ago. And there we go. There we go. Now it's time for the slant RB here. There it is. As you'll be challenging to be the first string. Good. Excellent. So right now, Cartman is continuing to impress the coaching staff at Penn State University. So before we get started, here, I'm gonna show you the rest of the schedule here for Penn State. We beat FCS Midwest. We lost to Alabama. We barely beat Temple. We're now playing Eastern Michigan. Next is Indiana. Then is Iowa. Then it'll be Purdue. Then it'll be Northwestern. Then it'll be Illinois. Then we get our first bye. So that will be just a practice episode when we get to bye episodes. Then it'll be the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Then it'll be the battle. The Ohio State Buckeyes. Oh boy, that's going to be a battle. Then it'll be Wisconsin, the school Cartman turned down just to join Penn State. Then it'll be the last bye, and then it'll be the Big Ten championship game, which in real life is not going to happen. As you guys see in the standings right now, Penn State is 5th. Only Illinois is a lot worse. Well, it's a shame we're not in the Legends department, because right now, look who's in dead last. Minnesota. And look at that. The stronger teams are 3-0. So now let's head to the game, as Cartman will now get ready to take on the Eastern Michigan Eagles, which have a pretty weak schedule here. As now it's time for Penn State to take on the Eagles of Eastern Michigan. Oh, by the way, that's a great logo, right? Yeah, where's the eagle? So something tells me this might be a blowout here, as Penn State takes on Eastern Michigan. As there you see Cartman entering Beaver Stadium, and I do not know, and speaking of which, there has been no developments on where is the Joe Paterno statue going to be. And the sign of the day is we are number 1. And coming up next will be Dennis Hoffman's Road to Glory, as we'll see him enter into Rutgers Stadium. And while this thing is charging, I gotta check what the name of the stadium is, because this is the first time I'm doing a Road to Glory for Rutgers. There's Cartman, donning the 32. Now Eastern Michigan, and get out of the way, camera guy, jeez. Oh, it's tails, so we're gonna receive, and we're gonna go defend that way first. So there you see, as we're gonna go for a field goal here. As there you see Penn State scoring, it's 3-0. So there you see it. There's Eastern Michigan, and they stunk. So here's Cartman finally playing an actual action here. So he'll be playing under the Penn State crowd for the very first time, but not much. So now it's time for the drive here, as it is 3-0 Penn State. So right now, and so far, Cartman's been playing useless. Now it's time for the PA slot in here. So Cartman is their guy. Wait, what happened? That's player stats. As Willie Slaughter from Danbury, Connecticut is 90 overall, while Cartman's 80. Cartman hasn't done anything yet. Oh, by the way, before we get started here, here's the epic entrance. So far, so good here for Eastern Michigan. They are keeping it close. Now it's time for the slants. Middle here again. This is one of those plays where... there's a good catch, but there's Cartman's first catch as a member of the NCAA. How about that? There's a great play for Cartman. As there it is. And now here's, by the way, let's scan Eastern Michigan's jerseys. Because they're as cliche as you think it is. Although the helmets are really clever. Now it's time for the draw here. So this could be the play we could see Cartman do here. As there you see Cartman. Another first down for Cartman. So Cartman's finally getting some game action here at Penn State. As Cartman is going to be trying to go for the Heisman here, but not quite there. Now it's time for the slip screen here. As Cartman's going to Penn State. As there's a great catch right there. As it's 3rd and 6. So Cartman's out, back for Cartman once again. Could we see his first touchdown as a Nittany Lion? We saw him do a lot of work for the Cows. Now there you see Cartman, and wait, is that first? Oh, 2nd and inches. I love the fact it's like an actual ESPN coverage. Now it's time for the jet sweep, and number 11 is the quarterback. I was about to say. First down. Now it's time for the PA Power 0, and this is the play. Cartman is going to be useless. Jeez, my arm's starting to itch there. Look at that. Nope. And Cartman's going to get a shot at it. Nope. Oh, jeez, coach. Give Cartman a chance for a touchdown, why don't you? Instead, you're going to give it to someone else. And thank you, it's incomplete. Now it's time for the Z-slant here. So, in other words, Cartman's not going to get it. Well, there's the touchdown Penn State's been looking for. As the Nittany Lions take a 9-0 lead over Eastern Michigan. Now it's time for Cartman to get back to work here. So it's 10-0 East Penn State right now. Now it's time for the fill-out cross here. As Cartman, he is so stoked about playing for the first time, but the problem is he's getting not much playing time. And there it is, 1st and goal. So it's time for the inside cross. Come on, coach. Give Cartman a chance. Are you serious? And 1st and goal. Oh, ISO time. Almost called it ISO again. So, could we see Cartman finally getting into the end zone for the first time as a Nittany Lion? Yes, you can. Touchdown, Penn State. Eric Cartman gets in the end zone for the very first time as an NCAA player. And the coach is saying, keep it up, boys. I want a blowout. Well, that's exactly what he wants here. So it's now 17-0 Penn State right now. Now it's time for the smash play here. Well, so far, And look at this. Cartman, oh, he would have got him, but first down. Now it's time for the drive here with 30 seconds left as Penn State is right now flat out demolishing. And look at this. Oh, Cartman, touchdown number 2 for Penn State. We are Penn State. All right, way to go, Cartman. As thanks to 67 for blocking him there. So it is. There's touchdown number 2 for Cartman. 5 rushes, 60 yards, 12 yards average, and his 2 touchdowns. As Penn State continues to crush Eastern Michigan. So it is 24-0 Penn State right now. And so Cartman is doing such a good job. Careful, you may win. As there you see Cartman as incomplete pass. So it's time for this play. So it's time for the. So there you see. And wait, hold on a second. Now, if anyone here from Penn State is watching this, isn't it this side where the this side where the statue was, or is it this side? Thanks. If you guys type in the comments where's the statue is. As he has a problem with 42, and look at that! 1st and 10, and now time for the halfback delay out. Boy. So there it is, and 2nd and 2, but he catches the pass though, so that's some good news there. So Cartman's doing a good job, and right now, look at that! Touchdown Penn State! As the Nittany Lions are up 30-0. So Eastern Michigan is figuring out how in the world are we going to stop them. There's Cartman's celebration right there. Now it's time for the curl flats. Oh boy. If you guys are a Cartman fan, you know how much he hates this play. Second and 1, so you know what this means. Cartman's gonna get back in the end zone. Jeez, he's doing more work than Jonathan Quick, but we'll get to him in in an hour or so. As there you see Cartman, and there we go. There you go, Cartman. How the boy! Wait, great job there, Cartman. As Cartman is saying to Coach, look, there's no need for me to challenge. I'm doing great. Just give me the first string job right now. Well, at least he has another job for Cartman. As right now he's doing such good as they are destroying Eastern Michigan. Now it's time for the PA streaks. As I think I can see Cartman winning a couple of awards. Penn State Rookie of the Year. I think that award doesn't exist, but now it's time for the 4 verticals, and once again, like any halfback, it has to be this way. Into the defense. As there you see him running as fast as he could, and wait a minute, could this be? Nope. That was a good try though. So now it's time for the X post here. Oh gee, I wonder who the quarterback's going to pass it to. Yeah, it's probably going to be the X guy. And there's another touchdown for the Nittany Lions. Alright. Way to go, Penn State. So now it's time for a field goal here once again. And it is 44-0. Oh boy. How in the world is Eastern Michigan going to get back into this? Now it's time for the slip screen once again here. So Cartman continues to do something that everybody is expecting him to do, and look at this. Oh! But he does lose a yard, so that's okay. So it's time for the draw here. Now, do you expect him to do what Jonathan Quick did? And okay, no, he didn't. First down. I thought he was going to do that for a split second. So Cartman's doing a great job. As there you see Cartman, and first down again. Now time for the halfback sweep. At this point, Penn State is sweeping the floor of these Eagles. As there you see Cartman, and that wasn't one of his best ideas. And I'll take it. So now it's time for the read option here. As with 10 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, probably not the quarterback's best decision. And now with 3 seconds left as the clock runs out, as Eastern Michigan is getting a game over. As there it is. I like that this is like an actual broadcast, and look at all the Penn State jerseys, and there you see they're rocking out the band as Sandstorm's probably being playing, and I was kind of disappointed. Hey, you guys are celebrating that you're losing. I like that. So now it's time for the PA Power Zero here. So Penn State right now is flat out demolishing Eastern Michigan. As there you see, and wow, good job quarterback. Way to suck there. So now of course we go with the field goal. So there you see as Cartman continues to show Penn State what he's got. So it is 48-0. As there you see, as now it's time for the halfback blast here. Halfback blast here. So there you see Cartman rocking out the colors of Penn State. And look at that. Oh! Now it's time for the mid-draw here. The mid-draw here once again, as there you see Cartman running in as well. He's not going to run away into the end zone there. As look at that, Cartman, 12 yards, 107 yards with the 3 touchdowns. Although Cartman wants another fourth to give Eastern Michigan more salt to an open wound, and there we go. And aw, you jerk. So it's time for the Power Zero here. Once again here as Penn State is pouring salt to an open wound to Eastern Michigan. As Cartman is now starting to show sights of what it was in his senior day game here. So there you see Cartman as he is continuing to flat out demolish. And look at this. There's touchdown number 4. Oh, jeez. And look at 27. He thought he had him. Nope. Nice try though. As there's Cartman. He's probably gonna get player of the game at his debut. And now it's time for the draw. And now watch. He's probably gonna run the clock off with another touchdown. At this point right now, it's pretty much over. Penn State's gonna get the shutout. And there's the first down, and that is it. Game over. No, here's the sweep. And well, we're not gonna have enough time for it, because that's it. Penn State wins 55-0. Oh man, that was a great game. As 16 carries, 163 yards, 4 receptions, 18 yards, no receiving touchdowns, which is kind of unfortunate. But hey, we'll take it. So I think this should just about do it for this episode. This is probably one of the more longer episodes since Cartman this week 1. This is unbelievable. So Penn State crushes the nail biter in Philadelphia, and now look at this. We're now 3-1. Now let's see what the thing says. Not even a snap. Penn State's defense leads them to a 55-0 victory against Eastern Michigan. So I think this should just about do it. Come back next time as we get ready to take on Indiana frickin' Jones. Indiana frickin' Jones. As right now, before we go, let's check out the top 25. I think that's what we should do from here on out for every series. So now, taking on the Hoosiers of Indiana, which, to be honest, doesn't have a strong football program. They have a strong basketball program. Look at that. 23rd ranked in the nation. And now we check out the conference standings. Penn State's now 4th, tied for 3rd with Wisconsin, while Purdue and Ohio State. Wait, Purdue? Where do they come from? Later, folks.